Okie dokie, we are back in Mario 64, 55 stars, but today is a special day because I got kinda turned on by Mario. Okay, there's no specialness, there's no special day, and I don't know why I just said that. Sometimes you have to spice it a little bit up, right? Like, the thing is, I could go gather 15 easy stars in easy levels, but the thing is, obviously, nobody wants to see those easy ones, right? I have to get out of my comfort zone and get some stars from the big boys, Rainbow Road, and what else are they called? TikTok Trauma. And obviously, I won't do the easy TikTok Trauma, right? I will do the TikTok Trauma that isn't stopped. Also, I love how the triple jump perfectly lines up to jump in there. Won't into the cage. Well, I have a cage on right now, if you get what I mean. Hahaha. I hate myself sometimes. Sexual jokes, am I right, guys? I mean, maybe many people probably wouldn't even think about a cage in that kind of... Never mind. But a topic, you know, like every day I have to bring like a little topic with me. How about console wars? Like, you know, the timing is kind of good. Fuck me. The timing is kind of good right now because Starfield reviews came out and it has a Metacritic score from like 87, which isn't the worst, but you know, people... Fuck me! People expected way more. Wait, do these owls move at the same time? That's messed up. Like, I hate you grabbing... Oh. I should just get the red coins, but I have never struggled with this before. Well, not like I pretend struggled. And the reviews for it were like pretty okay. Like, oh, the thing is, should I do this mission while this thing is so slow? Like, I mean, it leaves me lots of times to just talk about things, if that even is the damn thing about, like... Maybe this is, like, totally wrong. And I think if this moves eventually to the other side, we get a star. So... it got fairly good reviews, 87. Obviously, people expected 95%. Oh, yeah, I want the game of the generation. For many people, it will probably be the game of the generation. I mean, Skyrim. If Skyrim would nowadays get tested and reviewed, it probably wouldn't get... I think it has like a 95. It also would change the thing. I can't... Okay, actually, we are very, very close to that. Okay, never mind. Plans change sometimes. I hate my life. I could have just walked, couldn't I have? And so, you know, people were losing their minds, or still are losing their minds above this. And it's like, yeah, you know what? If my favorite games would get such good reviews, I would be happy about it. But people are losing their mind, saying from all sides. There's like people saying, oh, you know, Microsoft did it again, shit ass game. And then other people go like, wow, I really didn't expect more. People knew it's gonna be shit. And the thing is, I always stay a little bit neutral with those things. Like, I think people shouldn't care about... My stance is, don't care about reviews. If a game looks interesting to you, and the reviews are not total shit. Like, if a game suddenly comes out and it scores like 54%, it can still mean you will love the game. You know, the original Nier had like... rated in the 60s. And for many people, the 60s would be the kind of category where they go like, nah, fuck off. I'm not even gonna check out. Holy shit, that was fast! For many people, they wouldn't even check a game out that got 65% of like all reviews together. They would be like, yeah, nah. I have better things to do with my time. So, wait, even the red currents. Oh, they're right over here. And, wow, why is he dropping down? I didn't know he drops down. What the fuck? Holy moly, that is one horny little bomb. I don't remember last time I did the red coins normally in this level. Even though it's a fun challenge, but it could take me a while now. And the good thing is, Nintendo knew this section is going to be hard for most people, so they just gave you a hard refresher. Wait, how? Do I have to enter it from the upper floor? I don't even know. Maybe we just ignore those for now. Or maybe it would be easier if I would actually stop the time. Maybe some of these... Wait, this moves, right? And, you know, I never understood how you can be fan of a platform. Look, obviously I love the GameCube, I love the Nintendo 64, I grew up with those consoles, I love the PlayStation 2. The only consoles I don't have anything to do really with was the Xbox. I mean, maybe that, you will see that's probably a, fuck. That's a common theme in Europe, I think. Like, I never knew, I mean, I had a friend who had the original Xbox, but only because he had it like homebrewed, and he could play burnt games. Why is this so hard, Sunny? Holy moly. And that was the only person who had an Xbox. But the thing is, even though he had an Xbox, we still mostly just played on his PlayStation 2 or GameCube, because Melee, Mario Party, Time Splitters 2, I mean, Time Splitters 3, we played, no wait, did he have, I'm not quite sure if he had Time Splitters 3 on GameCube or if he had that one on PlayStation 2. And, you know, as a kid, I never understood this thinking of, like, there was nothing like this going on. Like, people say, like, oh, people thought Nintendo is for kids. No, PlayStation is the king. Fuck me, the controls. But in my generation, I mean, or in my friend circle, something like that didn't exist. Nobody made fun of someone for owning a GameCube instead of a PlayStation 2. That was a thing where I went on and everyone goes like, oh no, that's how it is. That's how everyone thinks. It's like, whoa, no. I mean, the average person does not care. The average person is like, I want to play good games. Obviously, there's people who will choose the platform. In Europe is the PlayStation. People will keep on playing the PlayStation and keep on buying the PlayStation because that's where they have been their whole life. That's where their friends are. If you want to play FIFA with your friends, nowadays there's crossplay and everything. Back in the day, you had to buy a PlayStation to play FIFA with your friends. You couldn't just, you know, switch, because then you're all alone on the Xbox if you want to play FIFA. Obviously, America is a little bit different. America kind of went for the 360 when it came out. And now it's back to the PlayStation, basically. But I don't like, sometimes I open up Twitter, you know, bad decision, and on Twitter there's like so much stuff that gets like washed into your timeline sometimes, just out of nowhere. I have never interacted with a single person talking about Starfield, and my timeline was like full of people that go like, oh, look at those Xbots, they don't get good games like us. We got, well, what did Sony get on the PlayStation 5 so far? Last of Us 2 Part 1 remake from 5 years ago. Like, for me, a PlayStation 5 is as much useless as an Xbox X1 series. Fuck. You know, I think this generation is probably the least big... Oh, whoa. This generation is like the... I can't just jump on these things. I'm a fucking idiot. I have to say, to my defense, I kind of just woke up. Like, to me, this new generation of consoles is the worst one so far. The other worst one would be the PlayStation 4 generation. Like, for me, it's basically PlayStation 2 generation with GameCube. Not the best. Like, it's not like there's like nothing else. Like, for many people, that generation is the golden generation and it will never get topped. But yeah, that's also at my top spot, because it's not just... Oh, I did it. I mean, it's... Wait. Are these reds gonna be easier now? Oh yeah, this is probably the way to go for the reds, right? I said I wouldn't use it, but I did it not on purpose, you know? I didn't go in on purpose. Then it's fine. Like, I swear, like, sometimes the backwards jump does not work as well as I want it to work. Like, oh wow. If it would work how I want it to work, we would be done with the game. And this happens when you don't play on the original Nintendo 64 controller. Quick. I'm a dummy. You know, I'm an enjoyer of all video games. I don't care for what console a game comes out. If it's a good game, I want to play the game. Obviously, you know, there's always this thing about exclusive games too. Like, the only person though, or the only company who still does completely exclusive games is Nintendo, right? And the thing is, with Nintendo, it's kind of like this thing where if you want to play Nintendo games, you need to have a Nintendo console. And I don't see that changing. Like, I don't think Nintendo will ever go like, hey, you know what, here PC gamers, you can now play our games. That won't happen, I think. I will fall. Like, Sony makes sense. Like, first our PlayStation 5 users get the games first, then after like 1 year or 2, other people can get it too, so we can even get more money out of it. Very smart business in a way, right? And Microsoft is like, hey, you know, back in the day, they kind of mishandled the PC stuff because they wanted people to buy Xboxes. Nowadays, all Xbox games made and published by Microsoft also come out at the same time as the Xbox version, which is neat, which is nice. You know, no more Windows games live thing that fucked the whole PC gaming community. And now the only thing that fucks the gaming community on PC is like 500 different launchers. Buy a Rockstar game, oh well, I mean, does it even still exist? Like, most of these launchers also just go kaput in like a week. Like, the thing is, I don't understand why a publisher like Rockstar is like, you need to use our launcher. Aua. 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 Like, is it really that necessary for like user numbers? Like, is it really that great for investors to hear, hey, we have 500,000 people using our launcher to play one singular game? Isn't that cool? Please invest more into our stocks. And with something like Ubisoft, I mean, they publish more games than, like, I still hate, like, EA, Origin. The thing is, I understand why people hate it. Like, obviously, for me, really, it's, you want all your games in one singular place. And especially, you know, the Epic Game Store opened up this barrel of madness and despair for PC gamers. Because now most PC games will go there first, because they get paid by Epic Games. Oh, whoa, whoa. Because money for the developers. Like, right, Square Enix is like a very big fan of that. Square Enix is basically like... Wow, wow, how did I not die here? I can't see shit! Like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. And, you know, yeah, the thing is, it's hard to sometimes think when there's high super action happening here. Things we can try. I will try one more to get on to the top of the mountain, or the TikTok trauma. And there's like, stomp on the womp. That's mean. I mean, the Twomps stomp on us, so why shouldn't we do the same to them? But anyways, you know, like, the internet is, especially Twitter, is just a cesspool of negativity to everything. Like, I've seen people who go like, you know, the Charles Martinet thing, you know, Charles Martinet is not Mario anymore. And people were like, wow, Nintendo fired him, what the fuck, Nintendo, you're so soulless. And it's like, you know, maybe Charles... I mean, I don't think Charles Martinet really truly wanted to give up, like... But he's getting old, fuck. And I could understand if he would still love to continue it, but there's like difficulties kinda, like maybe they had a new recording for new Mario Wonder lines, and they were like, yeah, you know what, it's getting too raspy and whatever. And people were immediately saying like, oh, he got fired, fuck you Nintendo. I, like, obviously, you know, I'm not trying to defend the $1 million company, but the thing is that I want to talk about a little bit is that there's like so many misinformations that people just ran with. Like, one person with a different, or with a fairly, ooh, no. One person with a really big following can basically say, hey, did you know that Nintendo did this and that? And people will believe it. People will go like, wow, really? I will not believe that, even though it's not true. And you know, again, I'm not defending the $1 million billion company. But I just hate the concept. Oh fuck, not this level. Wait, you need this red coin to beat Rainbow Road? Does this even belong to Rainbow Road? Or is it like its own extra level? No, wait, it's its own extra level. Wait, I don't like this level then. For some reason, I always thought this is like connected to Rainbow Road. I have a stupid imagination, I guess. Okay, now we are outside here, which we will see again if I die again, because, well, it will probably happen. Okay, the thing is, we still have tiny, huge island, which I also do not like. Another one of those levels where if I can avoid it, I would like to avoid it, but... I'm gonna grasp on straws soon, if I do not actually, get me some nice, levels. Okay, did we do the second race? I think we did, right? Okay, the thing is, I always forget how to do the snowman sometimes. Like, I just have to talk to the snowman, right? Fuck, I picked the wrong path. Mario! Kiss me, Mario! Wait, he can fall down here? What the? You're gonna help me. Aua. You're gonna kill me! Is this even the right way up here? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm probably supposed to go up here, right? Mario, grabby grab. Okay, then we have to do the kick! Mamma mia! Okay, speedrun thread. Well, I didn't know you can... What am I doing? No, I didn't want to do that! Okay, we somehow did it. Okay, we just have to be faster than this dude and have to stand in his way. But we are not allowed to cheat, right? Like, am I allowed to cheat? That was the thing that always didn't work for me. Like, I think if you cheat, then something happens that it won't... Or maybe I just have to stand here. Like, I think if you cheat, you're kicked. Like, he's like, hey, you cheated, you asshole. And you're not allowed to cheat. But maybe I'm just doing it wrong again. Like, this is one of those missions I always kinda just do wrong. I don't know how. Wait, I'm dead. Wait, I didn't want to talk to the mummy. I just wanted to kind of get into the water, but that's not healing water. That's just normal water. That's sparkling water. Oh wait, you're gonna hear me a little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think you can do it again, right? Like he's respawned for some reason, which makes you think, holy shit, a regenerating freaking well, what is he called? A snowman. Let's build a snowman. There he is. No. Like, I shouldn't be losing against a snowball! The thing is, how do we even get to him again if you need to go in front of him? Otherwise, I mean, there's like enough space. I've never died to a snowball before. That is like the most disappointing thing that ever happened in my whole life. And now my butt kinda itches. Like, not the inside of the butt, that's too somehow, but... anyways, you know, let's go back to the topic of people defending a billion company. Like, I don't get it. I don't even get it with YouTubers. Like, you know, like, oh, look at me. I watched this YouTuber for 20 years. Which now means I have to defend this person. Like, you don't know this person personally. I don't know. I mean, sometimes, obviously, you know, you may think, you know, your favorite YouTuber is getting... I don't even know, like... Obviously, you should believe people when they say something. I don't get it. I don't get how this works. I always forget how it works. Like, what did I do wrong? What do I did wrong? Like, you have to stand in its way, right? I hate this star because of this. The thing is, I also don't want to do the 100 star. I'm gonna die because I want to respawn. I wanted to show the game over screen, or did I already show that? But, you know, I don't understand how you can stick up for people you don't know. Like, obviously, sometimes you think your idol is probably like, oh, he's gonna be set up, like, it's not his fault, he didn't do anything bad. But, come on. I think it should be... I don't want to go for 100 coin. I mean, we still have something down here, Hazy Maze, fuck. I mean, we still also have this pyramid boss. And we have something in here too still, right? Like, this time we have the metal cap, so we can get like the wing thing. Through the jet stream. What a relaxing, nice music. Wait, was the fish always there? Holy moly, don't eat me, please. Thing is, isn't this like one of the hardest level to get all the coins in? Because there's only like 106 coins or 3. And you know, for 100 coins, you need 100 coins. And there's not that many coins here. And you know, how do you stick up for a company? Like, I think the company can probably defend itself really well. But some people think, no, I'm gonna go on Twitter and say my company is the best because I like the games. Like, I can like the games without liking the company. I love Nintendo games, doesn't mean I have to say that I love everything this company does. The thing is, there's the star, but where do I get the cap from? Like, we have to be fast. I mean, there must be a block here somewhere that gives us the invincibility cap so we can go through the cage. But wasn't there also like a metal one? I'm really not quite sure where the cap is. Was it in the other part? I mean, what does this even say? Why is there a sign here? I mean, there's also speed ones to read all the signs in the game. First we're cornering. Wow. If you pass through a coin ring or find a secret point in the course, a red number will appear. If you trigger 5 red numbers, a secret star will show up. And why are they saying that in this level? Like, do they want me to swim through these rings? I mean, yes, but things we need the metal cap. Like, where's the caps in this level? Like, is that the hard thing to find out? Like, oh, you have to find the caps. Because we unlocked every cap. Like, we have the invincibility cap, and we have that cap. Oh, there it is. There's both of them. Like, people always, you know, say, well... People always say, you know, Odyssey sucks because it has too many easy stars, but then when you bring up something like this, like, how is this? I mean, you basically just get rewarded with 2 free stars because you unlock the caps. Like, there's nothing else to these stars, and then every level also has the 100 stars, the red coins, and people go like, no, Odyssey, you have too many stars that repeat themselves. And, you know, it's a valid complaint for some people. Like, I don't think it in... The thing is, it's like what you want from a game. Like, if you really want to criticize everything, it is a valid complaint in a way, right? It's a complaint that makes you think, yeah, I get what people mean by it, and it's valid. Like, in a way, not every valid complaint is a valid complaint. Like, some complaints are just too unvalid, to be honest. But anyways, people complain in Odyssey that sometimes you get too many easy stars, but you know, it's like for all kinds of people, right? Like, I've seen people say, oh, every time I got the enough amount of stars, I just went to the next level, and that's not a good way to play the game, in my opinion. Like, you could play it like that, like, oh, you have the required amount of stars, let's go to the next level. But I think that's a little bit lame, isn't it? Like, how about you explore and do what you want to do, and then you leave? Like, if you think, hey, I've seen enough, I have the amount of stars I needed, now I can leave. That's fine. That's totally fine. It's also fine if you just immediately leave. I don't really care. I don't tell you how to play the game. But, you know, being a complaint like, oh, you know, I did 5 things that I did in the other world to get the stars I need, and then I went to the next world, like, you're just making it worse for yourself. Like, you can ignore those things, right? You can just say, hey, you know what? I want to do these stars and cool stars, and then you can go search for those. But then there's people who are like, no, you also have to get the other ones if you want to have 100%, but Nintendo games are not meant to be 100%ed. Nintendo doesn't give a fuck if you 100% their games. Odyssey's reward for 100% isn't it fireworks? Or is there like nothing for 100%? Wasn't it like you get like, if you do like 990, you get like fireworks or something in Mushroom Kingdom? But other people say 100% is like even more stars. Or it's really just the fireworks, I don't know right now. But anyways, you know, like, if you think about Sunshine. Sunshine, one of the worst games to 100% because of the blue coins. And all you get is a vacation picture. Like, they literally just tell you, hey, you know what? Here's a vacation picture. Can I go all the way up into the pyramid? Can I go up all the way into the pyramid by just, without doing it like this? Wow! Yeah. I mean, if I have to destroy the top of it, right, to get in the top of it, and then there's the boss, right? Or can I also enter it from the inside, and then from the inside I can go up and get to the boss? Hello, Mario. Thing is, oh, The worst thing really will ever always be the camera. That it's never 100% behind Mario. But obviously, you know, it was the early stages. And imagine if you had a really free rotating camera in Mario 64. That would be a godsend. Like, there's probably mods and stuff, but obviously I'm gonna do the vanilla route because I can't make it easier for myself. Well, I could make it easier for myself, but... you know, I have to suffer like everyone else had to. Why did it destroy itself? Well, not like I'm gonna complain because these are the easy pillars anyways. But do I have to collect the coins from the pillars? No. Okay, let's do the... Hello? Don't kill me. This is this is gonna be scary, kinda. No! Well, actually, that was bueno. I mean, the thing is, I've played the getting over it Mario hack. Like, I know that these slopes can be conquered. But I'm scared. Wow, where are you coming? Wow, you're traveling so far. What the frickety frick? And is it always this? Wait, he can shoot? Don't laugh at me, please. You can laugh at me, laugh at me, laugh at me, laugh at me. Let's do one more star somewhere else. Let's say frick this level. The thing is, this is always how my Nintendo, my Mario 64 ones end. They always end with me. They always end with me shamelessly clutching at straws and trying to find the last few things I haven't done yet that make me not lose my mind. He gives a second one now, right? Nice. Like, this is how it always ends. Haha, near Automata reference. I mean, this is not the one that I wanted to get, so... I mean, should we really get into my biggest nightmare? Let's go. I mean, we can... I can try. Elevate for 8 red coins. I mean, that is actually a kind of fun one, kinda. And there's still also the one in the middle room here. So there's 2 more easy ones, in a way. But Hazy Maze Cave is just... yeah, there it is. This is the... easy red coins, kinda. But anyways, you know, like, you should never fight for a big company that isn't your company. Like, if you're part of the company, if you work for Nintendo, okay, go fight and, you know, defend the honor of your company. If you want to. You know, I'm not gonna stop you from doing that. Because, well, you know, you still want to earn money, right? And if your company goes under... Thing is, did these have red coins in them? Yeah, they did. Because I don't even remember that anymore because I, randomizer time again, only play randomizer mostly. And in the randomized one, they just are all over the levels. Wowie! To be honest though, this is one of the better Hazy Maze Case moments. Because it's kind of fun making this thing go around. Thing is there like a red coin on this island that like you can't really see from here? Nope. Okay, now we have to go up and ride the elevator. Because riding an elevator is the most fun you can possibly have while playing a game. Hello Mario, why are you doing that? Okay, is this gonna fit? Let's hope it's gonna fit. It's gonna fit! Yippee! It's like fitting in at school, but you don't fit in. So you have to make it fit in, even though you know that's the worst advice you can give to a kiddo that's having no friends. Because you know it will destroy their self-confidence, right? Like, you should not tell a kid to become like everyone else. Like, you will find a friend somehow, you know? Like, I'm more on the positive side when it comes to that. Like, you will eventually find a friend if you're just you. But I could be completely wrong. Like, maybe some people won't find a friend if they are gonna be forever the same. Sometimes change is good, sometimes change can be bad. It really depends on if it's really a bad thing. Like, if people tell you you stink, then obviously you should take a shower. That's not your life. Like, you can't say like, oh, you know, that's just how I am. I'm just a stinky person. I mean, you can say, oh, that's just how I am, but to be honest, you know, it's your fault then. You know, I don't want to be mean, but it's your fault if you stink. Like, that's not anyone else's fault. But anyways, you know, all I'm gonna say is don't stink, even though many people love stinky girls nowadays. So actually, you can stink if you want to, but not at school, please. And, well, you can not defend multi-billion-dollar companies, please. You know, and don't try to fight other people just because they bought an Xbox or a Nintendo Switch or this, because that's also stupid. Do something comforting with your life. Or maybe it comforts you to insult other people for their choice of console. If it makes you happy, I mean, those people seem kind of happy. Like, it looks like a love-hate. Like, they love to insult each other for... I mean, it's mostly Xbox and PlayStation fans I see recently. And Xbox fans are like, Final Fantasy 16 sucks. And PlayStation fans are like, Starfield sucks. And they should just make love together. Good night.